Hello and welcome to this edition of the Player Spotlight. I'm Tyler Rowland, and with me, I'm excited to introduce my guest, Jason Ellis of the Boyd County Lions. He is committed to UC Clermont to play college basketball, and Jason, I couldn't be more excited to have you on. And first off, let's talk about your decision to go to UC Clermont. When did that moment hit that you knew that was going to be the right place for you?
Thank you for having me, Tyler. When I really found out that was where I was going to go, it was kind of after I talked to Coach Ellis. I had a good talk to him about, the whole area in general. And the main reason I wanted to go there was because they had a PTA program, a physical therapy assistant program for me. I feel like that was what I wanted to do since junior year. So I think it was just a good fit for me in general.
You have a reputation as somebody that's a great basketball player, but also somebody that has a lot of versatility to their game. When it comes to the sports that you play, you were a good football player, you were a good baseball player as well. And what made you want to ultimately decide to stick with basketball?
Since I was a kid, that was my main sport. I would play other sports. I love baseball. I love soccer growing up, but most of my friends ended up playing basketball, and I had a good relationship with all the coaches, Coach A, since middle school, and I just kind of fell in love with it and just ran with it.
What would be a memory from Boyd County that stands out to you during your basketball career?
There would be a lot. I would say probably winning district championships and, winning back-to-back was really good. But I would say, just going out on trips, like when we went to Florida, that's when we started bonding together. We started, really liking each other, So I feel like that was just going on trips out of town were probably my favorite things about Boyd County basketball in general. So.
And what do you feel like over your career? What was a challenge that you feel like you had to overcome?
For me, my sophomore year, going into my COVID sophomore year, I had broke my arm, and they told me I'd be out for 6 to 8 weeks, and I get my cast taken off, and they tell me I have to have surgery, and that wasn't easy mentally or physically, but I was really blessed with my coaches, my teammates, the whole community, especially my parents, just supporting me and wanting me to get better, always checking in on me. And, I made a comeback. I ended up playing every game from that point on. And I can't thank everyone in the community for helping me out, supporting me, and pushing me to be better, especially my teammates, my coaches. I can't thank them enough.
You mentioned your coaches. Let's talk about Coach A little bit, Randy Anderson, who picked up his 500th win this year. What was it like for you to get to be a part of such a monumental moment for one of the all-time great coaches in the 16th region and beyond?
It was pretty awesome, pretty special. Coach A, I feel like he's like my second dad almost. I feel like he's helped me out a lot. He's made me a better player, a better person. I'm very thankful to be able to be coached by him. I can't say enough about him, but I just feel like he put me in the right direction no matter what. He helped me out with UC Clermont. Just very thankful for him.
And what would be something that you learned from Coach A that you feel like you'll be able to carry with you for the rest of your life?
One of my favorite sayings that he uses is divine design, and that's God's purpose, and God's timing is perfect. And I feel like going to Cincinnati, I can use that with me no matter what. Whenever I'm feeling like, maybe, whatever feeling I'm feeling, I feel like I can always come back to that and know that God has a purpose for me. And I feel like Coach A has done a really good job with just coaching his team and his players just to lead them in the right direction. I'm very thankful for that again.
And let's talk a little bit about Eastern Kentucky basketball. I mean, you're a big part of I think, one of the greatest eras this area has seen. You look at some of the players, of course, at Boyd County, and one that will be on an upcoming interview, Blake Stewart and Audrey Biggs. I mean, and I'm just scratching the surface on that. Talk about just what it means to you just to be a part of an Eastern Kentucky movement that has helped shine a light on just all the great talent that we have in this area.
It's pretty cool. I mean, I played with Blake, and he was a great leader. I know Audrey; she's a great person. It's pretty cool because I feel like there's a lot more internet and people can watch the games. I mean, on my town, I feel like that helps out players a lot for recruiting and just getting to know players. I feel like it's a really cool thing.
And when it comes to the recruiting process, what would be a piece of advice you would give someone for going through it?
I would probably say post your highlights and just get your name out there. I feel like that's the main thing. Talking to coaches, trying to send emails to coaches, I feel like that's a big thing.
And what's something on the academic end that you feel like that has been a big accomplishment for you?
I'm graduating in honors. I feel like that's a cool thing. You know, I always try to get A's or B's. That's just me. I don't really know about everybody else, but that'd probably be my answer to that.
Rapid fire questions. First off, your favorite place to eat?
Ooh, probably say Trace right now.
What about your favorite music to listen to?
Artist would probably be Zach Bryan.
What about your favorite movie?
I say Space Jam.
Nice. And who's the funniest teammate you have?
Probably say Griffin Taylor.
And I know we talked about a Boyd County memory earlier, but a memory from the time you were able to first pick up a basketball, what would be one that stands out for you?
Probably the first time I dunked, which was, I want to say 7th or 8th grade. It was a pretty cool moment.
Wow, that early. That is a cool moment. And what's a cool fact about yourself? Something that maybe not a lot of people know.
I'd say I'll probably talk more when you get to know me. I'll probably seem kind of quiet, but I definitely talk a lot more than people think.
And Jason, last question. Is there a message that you would like to leave for the Boyd County community?
I just want to thank everybody for their support. Home games were awesome this year. Very supportive to me, my family, to the team. I can't thank everyone enough for just showing the love that they did.
Awesome. Well, Jason, we want to say thank you for coming on the show today. It's been a joy to watch your career just over the years, just how time flies. I mean, it just felt like yesterday you were a freshman stepping onto that court, and no doubt about it, you're going to do some big things on and off the court at UC Clermont. And we want to say thank you all for tuning in and listening to this episode of the Player Spotlight, this audio version. And we encourage you to subscribe to the page to help promote athletes throughout the United States. We want to say thank you, God bless you, and we will see you soon.